Hey guys, DB Talks here, and today I wanted to share my thoughts on Seth the Programmer's latest video, which talks about how powerful Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is. Overall, it was a really good video, really fun. I've been a fan of Seth for a couple of years now, and he's definitely been an influence on me, especially, starting this YouTube channel. And really, I just want to share what I liked about it and what I disliked about it. Without further ado, let's get started. So this is a screenshot from the Japanese sub. Let me go ahead and read this for y'all. He's a Saiyan like me, but he's probably stronger than Beerus-sama. So there you go. In my last video, well, a few videos back, Jiren versus Broly, I mentioned how people were downplaying Broly and saying, oh yeah, Goku said might be stronger than Beerus. Well, in the dub, he said probably, and it looks like in the sub, he also said probably. And in my video, I pointed out that probably does not mean the same thing as might. Probably means, most likely, whereas might, there's a maybe there. So it's really awesome to see that we have a 100% confirmation
to go with. You should then include the Kaioken ×2 that Goku was in when he took the kick, which basically leads us to the conclusion that Omen 2 is between 80 through 400 times stronger than when he was in Super Saiyan Blue at the start of the Tournament of Power.
So I definitely love the numbers he came up with. If you saw my Jiren versus Goku video, you would know that I said that bare minimum Goku got a 20 times increase based on his performance against Jiren. Well, going off the number Seth came up with for Ultra Instinct Omen 2, he says that Goku got between 80 to 400 times stronger. And he also says later on in the video that Goku, when he became Kaioken ×20 and Vegeta became Blue Evolution, that they surpassed Omen 2. So bare minimum, if you said that Kaioken ×20 and Evolution Blue were equal to Omen 2 in terms of how much stronger they are than Blue Goku, then you would get, at the lowest, a 4 times increase, and at the highest, a 20 times increase. This was done by dividing both numbers by 20 to make up for the 20 times boost that Vegeta and Goku received. So I was pretty happy with those numbers because that further backed up my point as far as, the increase that Goku most likely received. It looks more like 20 was at the high end, but at the same time it was a low ball because we were basing it off of what Seth said the increase Goku got from Omen 2. Now, if you haven't noticed the tweet in the screen, this makes things even better. So let me go ahead and read this for y'all. Seth said on Twitter, slight typo mistake in video concerning exact numbers on screen. When I wrote the script, I put 160 through 800, which is 2 times the 80 through 400 numbers from Omen 2. But the highball multiplier would be 20 times, so that 400 would be 8,000 and not 800. So with that, if you do 160 divided by 20, now Goku is 8 times stronger bare minimum, and 800 divided by 20 is 40, so now he's 40 times stronger. So even that 2 times increase is already better than what we had before with the typo. But with the highball, well, then you just straight up get the numbers on the screen. So 1600 divided by 20 is 80, so 80 times increase, and 8,000 divided by 20 is 400 times increase. So I think me saying 20 times was, pretty fair at this point. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the stuff I didn't like in his video.
They say that this is almost like Goku directly comparing Broly to Jiren. Some will try to bring up the promotional material for Broly in this case, but the promotional material contradicts itself numerous times.
In my opinion, the promotional material isn't worth bringing up at all. Again, with that whole Super Buu being on par with Super Saiyan 3 Goku controversy a couple of months ago, I don't really see, these sources as credible.
Even being that level, whereas every other piece of lore for Jiren just directly says, and without a doubt, Jiren slaps gods. It also says that Broly will be truly terrifying, and we won't be sure if Goku could even win, yet Goku almost gives up versus Broly when he's just a Super Saiyan god, and doesn't even get pushed to break his limits. Neither him or Vegeta are actually forced to.
So this goes back to a point I made in my Jiren versus Broly video. As you can see in the screen, this is a screenshot from the trailer. If you don't remember, Goku and Broly were essentially even. I think Goku had a slight advantage, so he was probably slightly stronger than Broly. But point being, I did the math on my other video. Broly going Super Saiyan, that gives you a 50 times increase bare minimum. So with that, even if Goku stat Kaioken times 20 and Vegeta went Blue Evolution, or as you said in your video, breaking their limits, that wouldn't be enough. Goku would have to go Ultra Instinct to fight Broly in a Super Saiyan form.
When it's stated him and Vegeta are very impressive after fighting Broly in the manga, Goku responds by instantly deflecting this compliment and points to Jiren as being way more impressive than they are.
So this was another point that used to try to claim that Jiren is above Broly. And let me go ahead and read that panel that you mentioned. So it says, rumors of you two have reached us. You're supposedly quite powerful. And then Goku responds by saying, hee hee, I don't know about that since there are still stronger people out there in the universes. Then that's just how they typed it. Not the best grammar, but that's whatever. Anywho, so that's what you were referring to. He mentions out there in the universes, other universes. That's where you're referring to him bringing up Jiren, deflecting to Jiren. But I felt that was a little disingenuous because the panel right after says, well, Goku states, we even ran into another Saiyan recently. So then he starts talking about Broly. So it's not that he forgets about Broly and deflects to Jiren. It seems like it's the opposite. He says, oh, stronger people. Oh, Broly. So Goku is still, he's still obsessed with Broly at this point. So if Jiren was far above him or far above Broly, then he would probably still be talking about Jiren. But as you can see right after, he brings up Broly. So that's going to be it for this video. Overall, it was a good watch. Seth's video was really good job in his part. I will say that I do think that Gogeta from the Broly movie is stronger than Mastered Ultra Instinct from the Tournament of Power. However, if Mastered Ultra Instinct was in the Broly movie, I'd say, I'm not entirely sure, but I'd say he'd be equal to or possibly greater. I don't think there's enough information to give us either or. But anywho, let me know what y'all think. Thanks for watching. As always, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time.